Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happiness Today TV. Sheik Gumi, who have always been known as the mouthpiece of the bandits, have decided to speak up, and this time around, he seemed to be speaking on the fact that he himself is not out of harm's way and actually has been a victim at some point and is revealing everything the way it is. Looks like everyone here is in for it. Before we go into the news proper to find out exactly what Sheik Gumi is saying, and that Nigerians should be wary about. We'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you'll see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. While Sheikh Ahmed Gume has said his elder brother was kidnapped by bandits and he had to pay a ransom to get him released. Gumi made the disclosure in an interview as he responded to critics who clamored for his arrest for making case for bandits and for visiting them in their forest conclaves. He called the critics clowns and said he had also been a victim of bandits on several occasions. Also, in our mosques, we have paid ransom. Even now, somebody is asking me to assist him to pay a ransom. Our family driver, who happens to be our relative, his son, a private soldier, was killed by bandits. So how I can support such people? Gume told. How can he support such people? Gume said. The Islamic cleric who said his efforts with bandits have been sabotaged recently said he has quit meeting with bandits because it will be dangerous for him to continue to engage with them. Gume described those calling for his arrest as not different from bandits, stressing that it is a constitutional right for someone to express his views. The cleric said his effort is to prevent banditry in his own way, stating that he has also been a victim of banditry. They are clowns, he said. They don't know anything about the Nigerian society. They don't know about the Nigerian constitution and liberty. It is a constitutional right for someone to express his views, so long you are not calling for violence or to harm anyone. These people calling for my arrest, I don't see them differently from the bandits. So, to say that I'm supporting or sponsoring bandits is malicious. I'm just trying to cure them in my own way. I'm trying to prevent it my own way. And I have seen how my little effort have helped. I just have a different perspective in addressing the issue. But to encourage them, no. To help them, no. It is impossible. I'm also a victim of banditry. All right, this is actually Gume's own ideology of helping. But let's look at this objectively and let's try to fit ourselves in Gume's shoes, and maybe try to see it in his perspective. Maybe we could actually honor or appreciate his perspective. Now, you want to stop someone from getting hungry, all right, or the person is hungry. You want to take the person out of the hunger status. What do? You give the person food. But after giving the person food, if you really want to take the person out of the slum, you don't stop at giving the person just food. At that moment, he needs food. But after the food, try to empower him. And after empowering him, take him away from where he is. All right. Ensure he has a mental mindset change, where he begins to see himself moving forward and not behind. And ensure you follow up on him to see that he's always at his job place, at his workplace, and putting efforts to develop himself. That way, you've not only stopped him from getting hungry, you've also removed hunger from his life and probably from his generation. Now you're telling bandits, you're encouraging, or rather, according to Gume, you're discouraging bandits by always paying ransom for them, always being the mediator between them and the victim. How does it encourage them to stop? Rather, you're now giving yeah, legitimizing the whole banditry stuff, whereby, okay, you don't know how to get them to pay, don't worry, I'll be your mouthpiece, they'll pay through me. And if they keep doing that, or they keep getting their ransom paid, when they keep getting their victims kidnapped, and they keep getting their ransom paid, and the president, who is openly, you know you know getting this ransom or helping them to get the ransom, nothing is being done to the person, no arrest, nothing, then it is not a legal thing. You now understand now why Nigerians feel that Sheik Gumi is not going about it the right way. If you want to stop this, why is it that when, if you want to stop it, you don't help them to get the ransom? Rather, you seem to, they seem to trust him enough for him to be able to reach out to them to, for them to be paid, which means that there's a level of trust they have with him, for him. They have this feeling that he can't betray them, because if it's someone that they know will report their location and the rest, well, according to Sheik Gumi, he said unfortunately, that our security personnel know where they are. They know where they are there. That means the location is not a hidden place. Now, if not, it would have been a case of their location being compromised so that our security agencies can go in there and move in there against them. But alas, that's not the case. And every day the insecurity network is increasing. There's poverty in the land, there's hunger in the land. What do you think? If someone like Sheik Gumi can boldly then, before he said he's no more doing it, can boldly then say he is a mediator between the victim and the kidnapped, then that means some persons will start picking up that position also in their various local places and begin to do so much. So I think going forward, what the Nigerian government did in, you know, proscribing the bandits, all right, and ensuring also that whoever going forward, now that they've been proscribed, whoever that does whatever that against it, that you're actually working. So you not technically see that there's a situation, you have a situation really in our hands. Okay, I cannot forget what happened. I think somewhere in Zamfara, some 3 days ago, yeah, 3 days ago precisely, where the bandits got very angry. What was their anger? That they proscribed them. A farmland whatever harvest, as in it's actually growing. I think that's Zamfara or Niger State. I can't remember the exact part of the northern part of Nigeria. They had plants, they've grown the plants. I think it's due for harvested. This guy's burnt the whole thing. And they dared the government, say they should do their worst. That's to tell you that even if you didn't prescribe them, they were actually a problem shipping into the future. And by the time it becomes a regular lifestyle, telling them not to collect ransom for kidnap is like taking away their rights. And Sheik Gumi is saying it is right, is in as much as I did not say anything that incites harm's way. What you're doing is like encouraging, you're encouraging evil to persist. You don't, you have seen it all. You don't, that's the reason why there's constitution, there is law, there's executive arm, the judicial arm, and the legislative arm, so that things like this should be cut off early before it becomes a lifestyle that Nigerians cannot bear. Well, your opinion may differ from mine. What's yours? Let's meet in our community. What's your take on this? Do you agree that Sheik Gumi, being the fact that his elder brother at some point was also taken, he has the right also to be a mediator between himself and the bandit? Of course, he has actually hands off saying that he won't do that anymore. Let's